to my channel. So I know I've been gone for over a month, but I just really wasn't in the mindset to make videos. And y'all don't really know me probably, but I do struggle with anxiety and depression, and it's something that I have struggled with since I was 12 or 13. So I'm better now than I was back then with my mental health, but I still do get into moods and stuff like that, and like I call them like episodes, like depression episodes, where I just don't feel like doing anything. And as you know from my previous videos, I've said that I took the semester off of college and don't know if I'm gonna be going back. But it's been kind of hard for me in this pandemic, and I know it's been really hard for other people as well. So in this video, I am going to be doing my makeup, like my everyday type makeup, but I am going to also be talking about mental health because I feel like it's important to just open up that discussion. And even though I don't have like a big platform or anything, I just wanted to be a mental health advocate and speak about it, because a lot of people are really scared to talk about it. And I feel like if people start seeing more and more videos or people speaking up about their own experiences, it'll be easier for them to speak out when they need help as well. So as you can see, I'm just listening to some lo-fi, I don't know how to say it, but I'm just listening to some music because I cannot do things in silence. Like I still feel really awkward recording and making videos and stuff like that, and I get distracted if I'm in quiet. So I just wanted to put something on top in the background. Y'all probably not even really gonna hear it because I put music over my videos anyways, but I just wanted to explain that if anybody would be like, well, what is that, like, you know. So I always start off with lashes, and these are the lashes that I wear every day. Not every day, but like these are my go-to lashes. So when I really want to be dramatic and like kind of freak out my mom, I have these really big lashes that I'll just wear like when we go to Target and stuff like that, and it gets her so upset, and it's funny, and I always get stares and stuff like that. So it's like I like wearing them, I guess, for shock value, because one thing about me is I can get like depressed and stuff like that, but my confidence kind of, it goes back and forth. Like sometimes I'm not as confident as I should be, but most times I am confident in myself, because I'll be sad, but it's like I still kind of know my worth. It's hard to explain, but like I like doing things sometimes that shock people. So, and it's not like big things. So wearing the big lashes outside just to go run errands, that's something that is like, I know would be like, people will be like, what is wrong with her? Like, you know? And I just find it funny to just kind of do whatever I want and not be afraid of what other people are gonna say, because I know my own confidence, and I know I feel like I look good in them, and nobody else is gonna tell me otherwise, you know? So I don't know if you can tell, but my lashes kind of aren't on properly, but I'm gonna just leave them like this because I'm not going anywhere. I'm literally just doing my makeup for the video. So usually when I go out to run errands and stuff, if I'm gonna wear like makeup, I'll just do my eyebrows and put on lashes. So this is not really like technically everyday makeup, but this is what I would do before COVID. I wouldn't do it every day, but before COVID, I would do like, when I just wanted to do something simple, I would just do something like this. So So now I'm gonna go and just new foundation. I've used this before in the past, but I haven't used it. I think the last time I bought it was 9th grade, but I don't know what foundation to use, and I'm like kind of broke, so you know, drugstore is what it is right now. I want to try different stuff, but like I also don't want to waste money because we're in a whole pandemic, and where am I going? So I want to buy new makeup products, but it's like, to do what? To do YouTube videos, like, yeah, it's fun, but I'm not making no money off of this, so it's like, yeah, I could buy the makeup, do a video, and then it's like, I bought this just to let it sit in my drawers. Like, so I briefly wanted to talk about mental health because I feel like it's important to open up discussions about it. And I tried to make this video on Thursday, but I hated the way that it came out because I just wasn't feeling it. Like, when I had sat down to record the video, I wasn't feeling it. And then I changed my room a little bit because when I get in my moods, I either spend a lot of money or I change my room around, or I do something. So this time, all I did was, you can see it in my other videos. I had pictures up on the wall over here and my dry erase board and stuff. So all I did was move those pictures. You can't see it, but there's a wall by my bed that was empty. So I just put some of the pictures there. There's just pictures of me and my best friend, a few pictures of me, and pictures of me and my boyfriend. So I just put those pictures there, and I moved the dry erase board so you can't really see it when I record. And I put some anime pictures because if you don't know already, I love anime. I watch anime more than I watch regular people, more than I watch like regular TV shows. So I have some anime pictures up there, and you can't see it when I am recording. Well, when I tried to record the video on Thursday, all you saw behind me was the blank wall, and it just looked so boring. And then I hated the way my hair looked because I was gonna pick up my hair like this, and then I was like, oh no, it looks fine. But then when I looked at the recordings, my hair looked so like different, and I was just like, let me just re-record this video. So I kept pushing it back, and I had said so many like things in that video. I don't even remember what I said. I was basically giving like tips on how to deal with mental health, and I'm not a professional of any type. Like, I was in school for a year and a half, and I can't wait for the day that I move out the city. So I was giving tips, and I have them in this little notebook. So I'm just gonna go back and kind of talk about them. So the first tip that I wanted to give was try to reach out and try not to suffer in silence, because I'm somebody like, I'm kind of a hypocrite when I talk about this, but I'm the type of person that'll just convince myself that nobody cares and just won't really say anything to anyone except for my boyfriend, which is not good because then it's like everything falls on him. And so I've been trying to get into the habit of talking to other people, because my best friend has never done anything to make me not like trust her or whatever, but I've always been the friend that people go to for help. I've never been the friend that goes and asks for help. So it's always been, oh, Sierra gives good advice, go to her for advice, blah blah blah, but it's never been, oh, let's check up on Sierra. So I'm so used to just suffering in silence and not saying anything because I like to help other people, but people weren't good enough friends to me too to want to help me as well, or to check up on me as well. And it was just always expected of me to help them, which was fine, but there needed to be a balance, and there never was a balance. So my fault for being friends with a lot of the people that I was friends with. They're not in my life obviously anymore. So I know it can be really hard to want to reach out. There are many different ways to reach out. There are group chats that you can join on Twitter. I know that I'm in one right now, and to make a Twitter account, you do not have to put a picture of yourself. You don't have to put any personal information. So if you want to be completely anonymous and join some communities, like I first started Twitter doing like anime Twitter, and I'm still kind of part of that community, but now I just post like whatever I want, and if you see my Twitter, you see my Twitter. So I still talk and I'm part of that community. So yeah, there's a lot of great people that you can find online, and people that do care. I am one of them. So if you ever want to reach out to me, my socials are in the description or in the video and stuff, so feel free to reach out to me. But yeah, there are people that care about you. There are people that want to see you do great, and you should want to see yourself do great as well. So if you can, try your best to just reach out and not suffer in silence. So the second tip that I had was to jot down how you're feeling. And you can do that in many different ways. You can download an app. I'm gonna link one in the description that I use sometimes. But you can download an app. You can get a journal. I bought this journal off of Amazon. I think it was like $15, maybe less. And I'm into like manifestation and energies and the universe and angel numbers and all of that spirituality stuff. So I use that notebook for that reason and stuff like that, which is why I'm not gonna open it and show y'all, because I feel like that's stuff that I want to keep private. Like my goals and aspirations, stuff like that, that's stuff that I want to keep private. Like I can talk about it, but actual details of it I like to keep private. So stuff like that can really help. And you know, I don't believe in religion, but if you believe in religion, get closer to whatever God you believe in. Pray or practice more stuff from your religion and find peace within yourself. And it can be really hard, but jotting stuff down is a big step to it. If you want to jot down how you feel, if you want to jot down your prayers, if you want to jot down your affirmations, your manifestations, you know, writing does help. And it can help you keep track of your emotions as well, and keep track of your triggers and, you know, stuff that you don't like or that you know you would be uncomfortable with and stuff like that. Because it can be really hard to keep track of stuff like that, especially when you're first like going through things and you still don't even really know what you're going through. Because I feel like everybody goes through that period before like recognizing what they're going through specifically. Or even, I'm sorry if I sound weird, I just pierced my nose, I'm covering it. But just jot stuff down. Like, it's extremely helpful to keep track. So a third tip I have is to recognize that it's okay to realize that you might need help. It's okay to admit that you're sad or that you're feeling anxious or that you're stressed out. You don't have to feel ashamed in those things, but it doesn't make you crazy if you have to go to therapy or even if you have to take medication. There's a lot of stigma around mental health, and that prevents people from getting the help that they need. So I just wanted to also make it clear that it's okay to need help. It's okay to reach out. It's okay to feel the things that you are feeling, because we're all human and we all have emotions. We're all human and we all have emotions. So it's okay to say that you're not okay, and it's okay to even sit there and wanna feel, because I feel like as people, we're so quick to oh wow we're so quick to want to just be like, okay, well, I'm feeling like this and I'm not supposed to feel like this, so I'm immediately gonna try to stop feeling like this. And it's like, no, you can take a breather and just sit and sulk if that's what you want to do. And you can, oh my gosh, you can sit and just take a long shower. You can sit in bed for an extra hour. You know, if you have the time for it, obviously don't go missing out on work or school or something like that if you need to be there. But, you know, like, you can take breaks. It's okay to take breaks in life. And you don't have to feel shameful about it. You don't have to feel like you're going to be behind on anything. Like, I feel like as people, we always feel like we need to keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. And sometimes we just need to take a break or we're going to burn out. Like, you wouldn't keep your TV on for a whole month without turning it off because it'll break, you know? It needs a break. So, we need to recognize when it's time to slow down and just go with the flow of things. It may not have to be like that forever, you know? People got stuff to do. You shouldn't just be like, well, I'm depressed, so, well, if possible, because I know sometimes, in my case, my mental health is very debilitating, and it did prevent me from going to school a lot, and I'll talk about that in a different video. But, you know, if you can, take a break, just so that you don't get to the point where you just want to say F it and just not do anything at all. So, yeah. So, I don't really have anything else to talk about. Like, I feel like I wrote down some other tips, but they were kind of redundant or like repetitive. So, oh, I know what I forgot to do. Okay. I forgot to bronze my face. But, so yeah, just try if you can. If you know you got friends that are going through stuff, try to remember to check up on them, you know? Like, people who are going through things mentally either want to feel alone, not feel alone, either want to be alone or want people around them. So if you know that your friend is the type to be going through things and wants to be left alone, you might want to just like check up on them, but don't OD, because then it'll just annoy them. So just, you don't have to feel like it's your responsibility to make other people feel great, especially if you're going through stuff for yourself. You don't have to feel like, oh my God, well, this person is, my friend is going through this and that. I have to be there for them 24/7, you know, especially because if you're going through stuff, you have to be good too. Because how are you gonna check on somebody else if you're not good? How you gonna, it's like you feed somebody else, but you're starving and you have food in front of you, but instead of feeding yourself, you're gonna kill yourself just to give somebody else food. It's like, it's okay to be selfish like that, just to make sure you're taking care of yourself as well. So it's hard, especially that we're in a pandemic. It's really hard to take care of yourself, but taking care of yourself doesn't have to mean going to a spa. It doesn't have to mean going on a whole trip and taking time off of work, you know. Self-care isn't about doing the most. Self-care can just be, oh, I took 15 minutes this morning to meditate. I took 20 minutes to stretch. I stood in the shower for an extra 10 minutes, stuff like that. You don't have to do the most. Like, when I do my self-care, I do like self-care nights when I remember to. And I'll do my nails, I'll do my toes, if I got the time for it, because, you know, that stuff takes a long time. If I got the time for it, I'll do my nails, I'll do my toes, I'll do a whole face mask, And like when I wash my hair, because I wash my hair once a week, when I wash my hair, I'll sit down on the floor of the tub. And I'm a Pisces, so I'm a water sign. I'll sit down at the floor of the tub and I'll just let the water run all over me, and I'll just sit there like a good 5-10 minutes and just feel the water. I put the water super hot and I just sit there and I let myself, if I need to cry, I'll cry. If I need to just meditate, I'll meditate. You know, I like to meditate with music, but when I do it like that, I just like to hear the water. So self-care comes in many different forms. There's no right or wrong way to do self-care. You could do it in any way that you see fit, and there's nothing wrong with the way that you want to do your self-care. If you want to go out and get yourself a whole carton of ice cream and eat it, it might not be good for you, but if that's what you want to do, then do it. Do whatever will make you feel best. Because I tell people not to sound selfish and not to sound cocky, but I always say that it's my world and others are just living in it. And I don't mean that in some like selfish way. I just mean it like I'm in charge of my own life. I can do whatever I want with my life because nobody has to live with my decisions besides me. So like wearing those big lashes just to go run errands, that's a decision that I make for myself, and it's a decision that makes me happy. And other people might think that I'm crazy for going out like that, but I'm happy with it. I like the way that I look with them, so I'm gonna wear them. You cannot let other people's opinions and limitations set up what you're gonna do with your life. Nobody has to wear the same clothes as you. Nobody has to wear the same makeup as you. Nobody has to do the same hairstyle as you if they don't want to. Just like people have the decision to not do the same things that you do, you have the ability to do whatever you want to do. I'm not saying like, if you hate this girl, go fight her. Like, don't do that. But you know, you don't have to set limitations on yourself based off of other people's fears, because somebody else might be scared to do it, but if you're not scared to do it, you better go do it, because who's stopping you? Who's really gonna stop you? So with that being said, I think that's all that I have to say. Yeah, I'm gonna keep trying to push out videos. I just got a MacBook because I was trying to record a video literally a month ago, and I ran out of space on my phone. And I had I think it's a Dell laptop I had. I'm gonna give it to my mom because I just got that laptop last year. So I'm gonna give that one to her, and we got me this MacBook. And I wanted to do an unboxing on it, but I have no space. It just looks like this. So I got the 2020 version, I guess. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I don't know nothing about these laptops. I just went into the Best Buy and I was like, look, sir, I need something that I could edit videos on. And he was like, this is the best one to get. So I got that. And I've been wanting an Apple laptop for the longest, and I just never got it because, you know, have other things to get. But my mom, I told her I was gonna take a break from making videos, and she was like, no, don't do that, just get the MacBook. She put it on her credit and I'm paying it off because I had the money, like, but I didn't want to just blow it all in one shot. So she told me that I could just get it on credit and she would help me pay it off because my birthday is next month. So this is my birthday gift too. So yeah, hopefully I'll start making more videos soon. You guys can give me some ideas, list them in the comments, DM me, whatever. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed.